Good morning. Welcome to Friday. And what you're looking at is Heritage Distilling in Eugene, like many distillers, needed to save jobs. And they had to lay off a bunch of people because of the virus. And all of a sudden they realized, wait a minute, we make alcohol. If we spike that stuff up to 65 proof or more, which they do actually 80 proof, the virus, alcohol is what kills it. And it has to be over 65%. And many of the products, we'll talk about that in a second, but many of the products you're buying at the store do not qualify. This stuff in here, despite the fact that it says brown sugar bourbon, don't drink it. This is alcohol. And our client who's sponsoring this, there she is, Stephanie, is Any Lab Test Now. And I called up Stephanie and I said, hey, wait a second, did you know this is going on? And this is kind of in realm with what you do. This is what you guys do. You're into health. You're taking care of people.
Yes. Yep.
So tell them who you are.
I'm Jessica. I'm the general manager of Heritage Distilling in Eugene.
So innovation is the creation of new business.
Yes, yeah. When you go through a very difficult time, you got to pivot and use your resources, and that's exactly what we've done. We had the alcohol, we needed to find the other ingredients, and now we're putting that in bottles. So
tell them what you're doing. What came up?
What came up is, as the world kind of turned in a really negative way, we had to adjust. We had to go through our staffing and make some tough decisions like everybody else did. And from a tough, bad day, we decided in a matter of hours, we're going to make sanitizer. We're going to use our skills, our resources, our inventory, and help our communities. So right now our focus is getting product to hospitals, other state agencies, and then selling to the public and those that really need it.
How many people, because of this, were you able to put back on staff?
I think as of today, we've brought back about 20% of the people that were let go, and that's only going to grow. Our production scale has just grown overnight by getting more raw ingredients. We estimated we were going to do about 15,000 gallons a month, but starting next week, we're going to do 35,000 gallons a day.
A day?
A day, just of sanitizer. We still make alcohol, don't worry, but our focus right now is sanitizer for our communities.
So who are the people that are calling up and saying, we want this? I mean, not specifics, obviously you can't tell your customers, but...
Everyone. We have the everyday customer. We have a lot of nonprofits, especially in Eugene, and we're working really hard to get to them. We are trying to donate to all the major hospitals, especially the ones that are housing a lot of COVID patients and their families. We've been working with Ronald McDonald House as well, and we have really awesome community partners, Eugene Emeralds, Kendall Auto. We're going to be actually doing a PPE donation drive tomorrow.
So tell me about that.
So at Kendall Auto, they have kind of like a wide drive-through parking lot. So what we're asking is if the community come up with disinfectant wipes, any sort of gowns, homemade masks, anything that is in need for the hospitals, if they can bring it, put it in your trunks, open your trunk, and we'll grab it out of there so there's no human contact. We're going to do that starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Which Kendall? Which one?
Kendall Toyota.
The Toyota.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you show me this and tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's right here in the bottle, right?
Yeah. So it's not in BSB. Those are just our boxes. These are our production leads. So we have our hand sanitizer, and it actually can be used on surface as well. We're just rolling it and we're bagging it. So we put it in our 750 milliliter, so you get basically a fifth. For now, to the public, we're limiting it 2 bottles per person per day. However, if a customer comes in and wants to donate it to a nonprofit or any other agency that they feel is in need, we'll do half price and we can get those bottles donated as well.
So this is, and because people are going to ask, do not drink this.
Do not drink this.
This is 80 proof.
This is 80 proof of denatured alcohol, meaning don't drink it.
80% alcohol.
80% alcohol, 160 proof.
Okay.
Don't drink it. It is part of our process when we do the distillation, but it's also part of the process that we cut out before we put into a bottle of our other craft spirits.
So you use this, you just wipe it on your hands or whatever.
Yeah, so it's more water-based, so you can put it in a spray bottle and use it that way. The gel formula we're all kind of used to, just wouldn't work with our machinery and our fillers and would have been really complicated to blend with what we're using. So you can actually use it on your hands and surfaces as well.
So what people don't understand is a lot of the sanitizers they're buying with alcohol in them don't have enough.
They don't have enough. The denatured alcohol is a big piece to it. They're not going to kill the virus or any other viruses at all. You want kind of the medicinal, germicidal type of ingredients.
So is this like one of the good stories that comes out of this where, you know what I mean?
Yeah. From a low, we went to a high, and we're getting back on our feet, and we're kind of motivated to just help the community we're in. A lot of us, especially at the Eugene facility, are born and raised or lived here a long time. And like all companies, we've gone through a rough patch, and now we're climbing, and we're doing it, and we're busy now.
Do you think what is that point between A and B when you figure out, because don't you think we get stuck sometimes in going, okay, so I'm going to show this. We're always producing alcohol. This is what we do our whole life. And what else could we do? And you guys, you had no choice.
We had no choice. I think, when you go through a time period like that, whether you're an owner or a manager, you have to evaluate your resources, your skills, your payroll, your staff, and what do we have, what are our assets, and how can we use it going forward.
Let's run out in the other room, and Steph, come with me, and we're going to try that. Show me the stuff in the bottle, how you spray it on. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, man. Yeah, see you later. So thanks again, you guys. We are at Heritage Distilleryn. And again, they've come up with a hand sanitizer. You can come down and pick it up. It's $15 a bottle, right?
$15 a bottle, 2 bottles per person per day. But again, if you want to purchase 2 more to donate, we can do that at half price as well.
Okay, so show me how this works just with you.
Yeah, so I have
You
my...
got the bottle, yeah. Over there.
Yeah, this is one we kind of created for customers and then our staff. So we put some of the orange extract in it this is mainly just for hands, but this one is hand sanitizer, and you can use it on surface. So it is a water base.
So you're just pulling it out, washing your hands with it.
And just, obviously don't wear gloves, but
and then on a
you
surface.
use it on your surface, yeah.
Thank you so much for having us in. Yeah. So tell them one more time about tomorrow. So it's Kendall Toyota.
Kendall Toyota. Gather your PPE donations, anything that the hospitals need, put it in your trunk, and we'll grab it out of there so there's no human contact. We're going to do that from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then we got hand sanitizer here all weekend. We got some adult Easter baskets you can create and drop off to the houses that you would normally spend time with this weekend.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Steph, come over here. We're going to go over this side. So, you guys, this is brought to you by Any Lab Tests Now and Stephanie. There she is. So, what are you guys doing? You're still open because you're getting people coming in because immunity is the key here.
Yeah, we're still open. We do have our hours have been adjusted a little bit, so we're Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 to 4, and Tuesday and Thursday we're 9 to 6. So we changed the hours just a little bit. But we're doing a lot of injections right now, immune boosters. We're doing a lot of vitamin B, vitamin C injections. So yeah, it's keeping us kind of busy.
So, because the key is really to keep your body healthy, to stay immune. You're not telling anybody that vitamin B12 or vitamin C is going to stop you from getting the virus, but...
No. And we do these injections all the time, pre this virus. So, this isn't something new that we started doing to go with what's happening in the world. This is something we've always done. But I think people are kind of doing anything that they can right now to make them feel better and healthier. And so...
And I came to Stephanie with the idea, and she said, wait, I know the owners of Heritage Distilling. But you had no idea this was going on here.
I had no idea this was such a huge facility. I thought it was just a little tiny bar. I had no idea. So this is very cool. What a neat place. And neat that what they're doing with the hand sanitizer. And the bottles are beautiful, too. Yeah, it's very cool.
Hey, thank you very much. All right, you guys. So, again, You can come down to, no, Beverly, I guess you don't have to be surprised if masks are not being worn. Some people are wearing masks and some people aren't. You know, we're keeping our distance and doing our thing. And anyway, so again, tomorrow at the Toyota dealership, Kendall Toyota, you can drive up with any kind of stuff in the back of your car, any kind of medical supplies and masks and things like that you have, and they'll take them right out of the back of your car, and you don't have to have any human contact with that. And Heritage Distilling is open. What are your hours? 12 to 7, so you can come in and get the hand sanitizer. You buy 2 at a time. That's reserved for 2 at a customer, $15 a bottle. And any lab test now, you can check online and find out more. Go in there, get your lab work done. Also, that's where I get all my vitamin shots. And I'll tell you what, that amino shot, it's the best. I up my mileage to 10 miles. Oh, did you? You brought me okay, so I'd also want to plug something that I will show you since Beverly brings up the masks thing here. I do have these masks that we have from a guy that I know. We have a brand called Pacific Northwest, and this is Protect the PNW. And you can get these for $15 online. I will put the address on there later. And then they're donating one for every 2 purchase. They're donating 1 to the medical community. And if you're really kind of edgy, they also have one that says F something CK, the virus on the front of it. I did not bring one of those. It's a little racy. I should give one to Stephanie. She's a little racy. She'll love that. But you can walk around and tell how you really feel about the virus. So anyway, I'm Rick Dancer. Get real. Next week we've got a full lineup of shows. People are coming back and want to get out there and talk about what they do. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, Gene from Portland, Oregon. So if you want to order the Heritage Distillery, if you want to order the hand sanitizer, you can do it online, right? You can go online and you can order that and they'll ship it to you. All right, thanks you guys. Steph, thanks. Any Lab Tests Now sponsored the show today. We appreciate their support for the community and for all these things to get this information out there for you. Because again, I want to reiterate, the stuff you're buying in the stores probably doesn't have enough alcohol to actually kill the virus. It has to be over 65%. This stuff is 80, so you're gonna whop it. All right, have a good day, guys.